104.5 FM.
Studio time is 7:30 from OSBC Radio 104.5 FM. Ileawi, okay, Bale Oshawo. It's now time to bring you your headlines.
Presidential ticket. APC panel asks 10 aspirants, recommends youth as candidates, says only one aspirant is opposed to consensus on candidates. 24 hours after a Abeokuta outburst, Tinubu says, I did not insult Buhari. Ekiti election will be violence-free, NSA. Enforcement of Okada ban. Lagos motorcyclist loses 7,584 bikes to crossing machines. Masquerader killed in Kogi explosion. Ibadan woman tells cops, my husband got me, our baby detained in place courts. Listeners at home, good morning. Wherever you are listening to OSBC Radio 104.5 FM, it is another beautiful Saturday morning, and we are here to bring you the headlines from today dailies. And my name is Nathaniel Oyegoke, and I have together with me in the studio
Adeni Kende. Good morning.
And let's go proper to the headlines. The All Progressives Congress APC Presidential Primary Screening Panel on Friday submitted its report to the party with a strong recommendation that the party should adopt a young aspirant as its candidate in the 2023 presidential election. The chairman of the panel, John Odige Oyegun, disclosed this while submitting the panel's report to the party's national chairman, Abdullahi Adamu, at the party's secretariat in Abuja. Oyegun also announced that his panel disqualified 10 aspirants out of the 23 that appeared before his. According to him, only 13 aspirants were cleared ahead of the party's Monday's presidential convention. The former national chairman of the APC did not reveal the identities of those that were disqualified, but offered insight into the criteria used to pick those cleared for the presidential primary. He even said the ability to lead, your background, your experience, your understanding of the Nigerian situation, your ideas as to how issues, difficulties, problems, and the rest can be addressed and how the country can be moved forward became a principal concentration.
In the meantime, 24 hours after his outburst in Abeokuta, Ogun State, regarding his role in the emergence of Muhammadu Buhari as the president of the country in 2015, leader and presidential aspirant of the All Progressives Congress APC, Senator Bola Tinubu, has declared that he had high regard and respect for President Buhari and did not insult him. In a statement personally signed by him on Friday, Tinubu accused his opponent of attempting to present a narrative that he was disrespectful to the President Buhari with his comments in the hope that such a narrative will convince the president to oppose his aspiration at Monday's presidential primary of the ruling party. He, however, said Buhari was an experienced and accomplished leader, and he did not believe that the president would be deceived by the tricks of such people.
Former Secretary to the Government of the Federation (SGF) and strong member of Bola Ahmed Tinubu campaign organization Babashir Lawal has expressed strong reservations about the outburst of former Lagos State Governor and one of the leading aspirants for the presidential ticket of the All Progressives Congress, Senator Bola Tinubu. Tinubu on Thursday, while addressing party faithful in Abeokuta, Ogun State, has said President Muhammadu Buhari should reward him with the party's ticket, noting that he played a pivotal role in ensuring that the latter emerged the APC candidate in 2014 and ultimately won the presidential election. Tinubu also said he handpicked the incumbent first president, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, as running mate to President Buhari. The former SGF, in a statement, said Tinubu's outburst was already being perceived in the north as a personal attack on President Buhari and could undermine his chances of winning Monday's presidential primary.
National Security Advisor Babagana Monguno has said the off-season Ekiti State governorship election fixed for June 18 will be devoid of violence. Monguno gave the assurance on Friday at a meeting of the Interagency Consultative Committee on Election Security (ICCEC) organized by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). He was represented by Sanusi Galadima. The NSA said the security agencies were monitoring development in the southwest state, and from his discussion with the Inspector General of Police, Usman Al-Khali Baba, there was nothing to worry about. He said, "We are very optimistic that the election will be conducted smoothly without any rancor." The NSA has also prayed that the election that will come off in Ekiti in the next 3 weeks or less than 3 weeks will be even better than the Anambra election that was very peaceful.
And still on politics, our chieftain of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in Sauke in Obokun local government area of Osun State, Mr. Olugbenga Fabiyi, said that the candidate of the party in the 2023 presidential election, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, deserves the vote of the people of the southwest region, and said it will be of great benefit to the region if he is elected president. Fabi said in a statement that Atiku was a strong, destabilized leader who would reverse the current rot in the country, and said the Yoruba should form a part of the history of a government that changed a regime that nearly crushed Nigeria in just 8 years.
Former Senate President Dr. Abubakar Bukola Saraki has stated that when they opposed the plan to foist a Muslim presidency on Nigeria in 2014, he acted in national interest and believed Nigeria was bigger than anybody's ambition, including that of the chieftains of All Progressive Congress (APC), Senator Bola Tinubu. Saraki, in a statement signed by the head of his media office, Yusuf Olaniyonu, in response to a speech by Tinubu in Abeokuta, Ogun State on Thursday, where he claimed that Saraki and others opposed his desire to be running mate to President Muhammadu Buhari in 2015 presidential election. The former Senate President said the leaders of All Progressive Congress in 2014 stood against having a Muslim ticket. It was not a decision targeted at any individual or group, but one taken in the national interest. Ashiwaju known this and is just being mischievous by presenting his decision as something aimed at stopping his ambition.
The chairman of the Southern Nigeria Governors Forum and Ondo State Governor, Mr. Rotimi Akeredolu, has distanced himself from reports linking him to the endorsement of one of the aspirants justin for the All Progressives Congress APC ticket for the 2023 presidential election. Akeredolu, in a statement signed by his Chief Press Secretary CPS Richard Olatunde, described as false the media report which claimed he endorsed a particular aspirant, adding that the report was designed to drag him into unnecessary controversy despite public knowledge of his position as the chairman of the Southern Governors Forum, the power that power and presidency should shift to the south. Akeredolu, however, reiterated the stance of the southern governors that equity and fairness demand that the presidency should go to the south in 2023. He called on members of the APC and the public to disregard the statement credited to him on his choice of aspirants for the 2023 election. And just before we move out of the politics story, let me take this story. It has to do with our own dear state. Osun State Governor Mr. Adegboyega Oyetola has reiterated his commitment to the welfare of the people of the state. The governor spoke on Thursday at the opening ceremony of a seminar organized by the Governor Adegboyega Oyetola Foundation Gov in Osogbo. He said his administration would do more to improve the quality of life of the people of the state. Oyetola, who urged the electorate to cast their vote for the All Progressives Congress APC in next month's governorship election, expressed optimism that the party would beat other political parties in the exercise. The governor said all hands must be on deck to ensure that more people-oriented programs come on stream in the coming year.
In another development, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has revealed that Osun State recorded the highest number of registered voters during the just concluded continuous voter registration exercise. This was made known by the Osun INEC Resident Electoral Commissioner Professor Abdulgani Raji as he addressed the Osun State Council of Traditional Rulers in Osogbo. Raji also revealed that the electoral umpire had added 573 new polling units to the already existing 3,010, bringing the total to 3,763 units. The Osun INEC boss explained that in order to make Osun governorship election a successful exercise, the commission had been engaging with stakeholders and had established a good working relationship with the Inter-Consultative Committee on Election Security, while disclosing that Osun INEC had taken delivery of over 90% of the non-sensitive materials needed for the election. Raji stated that extensive sensitization and voter education exercises had been embarked upon. He also revealed that the bimodal voter accreditation system will be used in the Osun election due to its ability to reduce authentication process and monitoring of election in real time.
Montessori International School, Cali. Oh yes, at D'Amico College of Health and Science and D'Amico Montessori International School, located at number 1 Old Ibadan Road, Ajebandele, Ile-Ife. We have a standard classrooms with unmatched staff and pupil ratio. We develop each student's intelligence through caring and all-round focused training while making the learning style very inviting and innovative for holistic development. We run a global school with all-inclusive curriculum that prepare the students for global relevance. At D'Amico Schools, we have highly passionate and motivated 21st century educators, and there is also an opportunity of learning foreign languages home away from home boarding system. There is also Hope Model College and D'Amico Montessori Nursery and Primary Schools at Urigo Ife North. Enroll your child for both primary and secondary education. The admission form can be obtained at D'Amico Montessori International School, number 1 Old Ibadan Road, Ajebandele, Ile-Ife, or D'Amico Educational Institute, Kilometer 2, Eda Road, Ile-Ife. You can visit our website www.damicoschoolsng.com or call 0803 721 8120. D'Amico Schools. Admission is in progress. D'Amico College of
And on our view segment this morning, we are taking a look at the permanent voter card. Those that are yet to obtain their PVC should do so before the commencement of the election scheduled for July 16th. It is very, very germane to your civic responsibility. And at appropriate time, the number to dial is 081-8777-5777. The need for you to obtain your PVC before the state of Osun election.
We put it in a way that let's sensitize or call on the general public who are listening to us this morning and are yet to obtain their PVC from INEC to go all out and collect their PVC. And callers can as well appeal to those who are yet to collect their PVC, and the number to dial is 081 87775777. Countdown to governorship election in Osun. Larger numbers of the residents are yet to collect their PVC. Your view and what do you think should be done?
Moving on, Oyo State government has terminated the appointment of waste collectors, setting June 10 deadline for willing waste collectors to reapply for renewal of contract. The State Commissioner for the Ministry of Environment and Waste Resources, Mr. Abiodun Oni, who made the disclosure, said that the new move was conceived to actualize the vision of keeping Oyo State clean, while also harnessing other opportunities that are inherent in proper waste management system. Oni said the state was embarrassed by the sight of heaps of refuse in open spaces and thought about its health hazard, hence the move. Among other measures, he announced that government Seyi Makinde had approved the appointment of new waste management consultants to handle the waste disposal of the state.
Another gas explosion occurred in Kano, reaching a row of shops, a building, and leaving 20 people injured. The incident, which was attributed to the carelessness of a man frying and selling fish near a liquefied petroleum gas (LPG) refilling shop, happened at about 8:30 p.m. on Thursday at Aba Road in Sabon Gari area of Kano State. A gas cylinder, it was gathered, exploded and instantly caught fire, spreading to the 3 other shops in the row. A building attached to the shops was also not spared, as it was completely destroyed by the inferno.
The newly decorated Assistant Inspector General of Police Ngozi Onadeko, who head Oyo State Police Command, has charged the police officers to be more dedicated to duties as their elevation translates to higher responsibility. AIG Onadeko gave the charge on Friday at the decoration of the officers newly promoted by the Police Service Commission (PSC), which was held at the police headquarters Ele Ibadan. While congratulating all those that were decorated, he charged them to be up and doing in their new elevation. She also expressed gratitude to God about the promotion of an Assistant General of Police, saying that she never knew she would ever get to the position of Commissioner of Police.
Market men and women in Lagos State have been charged on protecting themselves against sexual and gender-based violence. The charge was given when Center for 21st Century Issues sensitized about 40 market men and women at the Kusofen Market on Thursday in conjunction with Women's Rights and Health Project. In a presentation, a representative of WRAP, Precious Berchuku, urged the traders not to subject themselves to any forms of gender-based violence and should rather stand up for their rights.
President Muhammadu Buhari has signed the 17.32 trillion appropriation bill into law for the 2022 fiscal year. The senior special advisor to the President on National Assembly Matters, House of Representatives, Umar. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Good morning.
Alaji Mufika Wadebeki.
Welcome.
Contributing from Okibade. PPC is very, very important. We should not be lackadaisical and we should not be involved in double registration. It is unlawful. It's a mere waste of time because one cannot use it as accreditation and voting take place simultaneously. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Former executive director, we have another person on the line.
Hello.
Nathan, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Dr. Akipadu is on the line.
Welcome,
sir.
We are appealing to those who still have their PVC with INEC. They should go and collect it.
Thank you.
INEC announced that a lot of PVC are still with them. And the only way we can speak during election is to have PVC. Without PVC, you cannot vote. And the only way you can send out any government that is not doing well is by voting. So please, let us go and collect our PVC. And we want the votes to count also. Let the votes count, because some people are bending. I mean, they are saying the votes will not count, they will just find whatever figure. But I don't believe that. Let the votes count. God bless this country. Good morning.
Good morning. Hello?
Good morning, Mr.
Good morning, sir. You're welcome.
Collection of 40 cards is very damaging to the voting exercise. We will not be able to perform our civic responsibility, and this is not helpful to our democratic system. Therefore, those who have not collected it to appreciate that company are successful. And I'm appealing to other officers to cooperate with these people. Because many people are going there complaining that they were not unable to collect this PVC. We should do this so that we can perform our civic responsibility. So help us.
No.
Good morning.
Hello?
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Elijah Adepodawa. Hello from Rabish.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah. And it is the apathy our people out for elections is what is, affecting the collection of PVCs. A lot of people are, believe that whether you vote, we vote or we don't vote, election will take place and they will manipulate it. What is happening is that the state government and the INEC should mount the kind of appeal on the people to please go and collect their PVC and to let them know how it counts. It counts a lot, but it is very unfortunate that the situation in Nigeria today has made people to be very scary of elections and going to vote, like wasting their time. It will take time, for the INEC or even the state government to persuade the people to go and vote. Those of us too will do something at least to make sure that we appeal to those who will have to go to their respective places to take their PVCs. God bless you.
God bless you, sir.
Okay, yes. A Fulani socio-cultural group, Gan Allah Fulani Development Association, GAFDAN, has stated that the invitation of Fulani from 16 West African countries to an interactive session in Abuja on Thursday was helped in the right direction to address farmers' herders clashes and other security issues in Nigeria. It will be recalled that Fulanis from 16 West African countries on Thursday converged in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory. The convergence forms part of the ongoing two-day first interactive policy dialogue and cultural festival with the theme "The Future of Fulani Pastoralists in Nigeria," organized by the Mieti Hala Kahuta Hori, a Fulani socio-cultural association. Speaking with newsmen, the National Secretary of GAFDAN, Malam Ibrahim Abdullah, said the invitation was beyond the issue of brotherhood, adding that the problems associated with the Fulani herders cannot be treated with isolation or within the confines of Nigeria alone.
The chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Abu Rashid Bawa, in Lyon, France, signed a Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, with the Interpol National Center Bureau for Nigeria. The agreement on direct access to and use of Interpol information system grants the EFCC unrestricted access to 9 key global databases containing 140 million records of about 195 countries hosted by the Interpol on its 24/7 secure global records and communication system. Access to the Interpol databases, according to EFCC spokesperson Wilson Uwajeren, was a significant boost to the EFCC as it enhanced the Commission's operational capability by giving it an unparalleled global reach against suspected criminals and wanted persons attempting to flee from the long arm of the law.
And let's move to sport. German giants Bayern Munich are weighing up a move for Super Eagles hitman Victor Osimhen as a replacement for once-away Robert Lewandowski. Polish hitman Lewandowski has already stated his desire to leave Germany this summer, with Barcelona a likely destination. Due to this, German champions will be in the market this summer to search for a worthy replacement for the club's second highest goal scorer. Osimhen had a brilliant campaign with Napoli last season, scoring 18 times in 31 appearances and helping his side to a third place finish in the Serie A. The 2015 FIFA Under-17 World Cup winner has been the subject of numerous transfer talks since January, with reports linking him with a move to the Premier League.
Newly employed Super Eagles head coach Jose Peseiro has said that the team performed better despite the loss to Ecuador 0-1 in the early hours of Friday at the Red Blue Arena, New Jersey, USA. In a friendly, Nigeria, after losing 1-2 to Mexico in their first friendly last weekend in Texas, US bowed to the third-minute strike by Relel star Pelvis Ustupina. The two friendlies served as a build-up to Nigeria's 2023 African Cup of Nations AFCON, first against Sierra Leone and on June 9 in Abuja and on June 13 against Mauritius at St. Pierre. The Portuguese statistician pointed out that his team started the first half poorly but got fired up during the course of the game.
Candy, I think you can we have to bring the programs to an end with that story.
And on behalf of the editorial advisor of Headlines, I've been Bola Babatunde. I am Adeni Kennedy saying to have a nice weekend ahead of you. Good morning.
And my name is Nathaniel Oyegoke. Good morning.
OSBC 104.5 FM.